Hello and welcome to this podcast series about trends, technology, and business from Cisco Live in Orlando, Florida. I'm Peter Chaplin, and with me is Dom Nessie, who is the Deputy Executive Director and Chief Information Officer for the Los Angeles World Airports, which includes LAX, Van Nuys, Palmdale, Ontario. Not just an airport, but an international gateway, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to be here.
Let's just run right from that. You are much more than just an airport. What sort of burdens and opportunities, what sort of pressures does that place on a network?
The burden of having an IT infrastructure that supports the fifth busiest airport in the world, it's enormous. The assessment was that the infrastructure needed to be improved immediately to make the travel experience as seamless and as easy as possible at a time when airlines are having to cut back on services because of higher costs. So we're looking down the road at many of the Web 2.0 technologies right now, and we hope to be in a really positive place to implement those before some of the other airports can. We're doing some renovation at Tom Bradley International Terminal right now so that you don't have the long lines going to the ticket counter, but ticket agents can actually walk down the line and start servicing customers. That's a way that an airport should be working with an airline. The industry is moving very rapidly towards a paperless boarding pass, where you will have your boarding pass sent to your phone, and when you board, just put your phone right over the optical scanner. That same phone will be used to tell you what the traffic is like around the airport, whether your flight's on time, if it's been delayed, or even if it's canceled, and telling you where you've been rebooked. Your phone becomes almost your flight information display screen right in your pocket. You may also have TSA security times, how long it takes to get through security. So there's a convergence of a lot of technologies taking place, and airports are going to have strong networks to be able to do that.
Global marketplace. You're a huge business. Clearly, the way you're describing the various networks of the airlines and security and what have you. Is that all going to be integrated? What's the vision? What does it take? What will it take to make LAX really the leader in that space?
We have to position ourselves to have a very scalable infrastructure and one that is very up-to-date in terms of what's happening in the industry today. And those are the kind of things that airlines are looking for, because their profit margins are very small now, where airlines feel they can find economy and efficiency of scale when they come in, that they can find infrastructure that is readily available to them. We have to be an airline-friendly airport. What we're looking for are proven technologies. That's why we're embracing our new Cisco 10 gigabyte Ethernet network, because we know that other large businesses are using those.
What have been some of the hurdles that you've encountered in this year, and what have you done to get around them?
We're putting in a lot of infrastructure right now, fiber, wireless throughout the airport. Whether or not we have half of our airlines on common use, or a quarter, or all of them, the network is necessary because everything is flowing over the networks now.
Don, when you're looking at the network infrastructure, what you intend to build and how quickly you want to roll it out, and when will travelers start to really see and notice these new kind of components that you want to put in based on the network?
Well, Peter, you're welcome to come to LAX right now, and we'll start to show you some of the improvements, particularly at the Tom Bradley Terminal, where we have common use systems in place for passenger processing. We have much better control over the gates in Tom Bradley. You don't see static airline signs anymore. One of the things that our executive director, Gina Marie Lindsay, has said is that when an international traveler comes into Tom Bradley and leaves, that they really feel like they're in America, seeing the best of what we have to offer.
And perhaps the best in the world?
That's our goal.
Dom Nessie, the Deputy Executive Director and CIO of Los Angeles World Airports. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Peter.
And thank you for joining us. You'll find an archive of this and other podcasts recorded at Cisco Live, All of that at newsroom.cisco.com. From Orlando, I'm Peter Chaplin for Cisco.